What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. Starting off today's videos, we got X-Men's Heir of Apocalypse issue number 2. And I'm gonna be real, this one came out of nowhere. I did not expect this comic to hit so freaking hard. Now, if you haven't been keeping up with this, Apocalypse decided he wanted an heir. He's taken off to Arakko, he's gonna take care of those mutants, but he needs somebody left behind to ensure that mutant kind on Earth will survive. That there is always somebody there that will do what needs to be done. And so he gathered his contestants. Armageddon Girl, Cable, Cypher, Emma Frost, Exodus, Forge, the Gorgon, Mr. Sinister, Mirage, Penance, Richter, and Wolverine. Before this contest could get kicked off, it is interrupted by the Son of Apocalypse, formerly known as Holocaust. This is Genocide. So, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so we jump into this with all the contestants going after Genocide. Genocide is here because he is outraged he was not invited, believing that he is the only and rightful heir to Apocalypse. With all the contestants charging in on him, we see that Armageddon Girl, she is taken off the board in an instant. Going to charge in on Genocide, he turns his full attention to her. He blasts away, and we see her taken out of this fight. And she's not just unconscious. Armageddon Girl is dead, and Genocide is just getting started. Now, a lot of the contestants are out here trying to save civilian lives. All the damage that Genocide is causing is making this situation uncontrollable, with Emma Frost telling Exodus that he's an Omega level. Use his telekinetic abilities, act like an Omega, and do it. And so we see Exodus take Genocide and he flings him. But it doesn't take long for Genocide to get back on his feet. Now he stands toe-to-toe with Richter. Richter is trying to really stabilize all the buildings, while also trying to fight against Genocide. Everybody is so preoccupied, but Richter goes full on, taking building rubble and dirt, trying to close it in on Genocide. But he is able to break free. He counters Richter, firing a blast. In the blink of an eye, Richter is incinerated. Taken off the board, death number 2, points going to Genocide. And it's still not over. Cable, Forge, and Mirage, they're the next ones to jump in and try to go after him. With Exodus up in the sky, recognizing this situation's getting out of hand, what he can do about the civilians is lift all of them up and move them out of the area. That's exactly what Exodus does. Cable scans letting him know that all civilian lives are at least a mile outside of the radius of them, right where they stand. This means they can let loose all they have on Genocide. And with all the contestants finally able to come together, Genocide starts taking some heavy blows. Penance, Emma Frost, Wolverine, Gorgon, they're all jumping in. They're all taking their hits. And as Gorgon slices, he says that his armor makes him slow and makes him vulnerable. Genocide lets them know that this armor, it's not for him. This armor is to protect all of them. It's the only thing keeping them all alive right this moment, saying that if he can't win this fight, he'll take the entire world with him. That's when Penance jumps in, grabbing hold of him, trying to prevent him from taking off his suit. Exodus flies in from behind. Using his powers, he does a Superman punch. A giant blast of energy. That was the end of not only Genocide, but also Penance. Now, obviously, Emma Frost and some of the others are furious. Exodus just pretty much killed Penance. He could have thrown her out of the way. He could have done a dozen different things. At the end of the day, he didn't care. He saw an opportunity to take out Genocide, and he didn't care about the collateral damage. But this is where we see Exodus fall over. He had collapsed Genocide into a hyper-dense orb. And using all of this power, it literally kills Exodus, with Sinister saying that there does seem to be an upper limit to his powers after all. And as we pick up with Apocalypse, that is disappointing how many of his prospects have already fallen, but we do learn that it was orchestrated by Apocalypse to bring Genocide here. This is where we have the arrival of Warren Worthington III. Archangel coming in, letting Apocalypse know he wasn't going to let him get away with this, that it is now time for him to leave Earth. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. This was not expected. I was not expecting so many deaths so quickly. We got Armageddon Girl off the board, Exodus off the board, Penance and Richter both taken out of this fight. And that's the thing, there doesn't seem to be any kind of signs of resurrection. You know, maybe Apocalypse got something up his sleeve, because these are very quick and pretty prominent names when we're talking about killing a character off right after the first Krakoan age has come to an end. It's definitely some bold steps to take, but it makes for one heck of a shock and awe story. I personally am very much looking forward to seeing what we have in store moving forward in this comic series. As we approach From the Ashes, there is going to be a lot of changes, a lot of things are going to be different, and I cannot wait to see what they have in store. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you want to get caught up on everything that has been going on with this series, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It's going to get you completely caught up on everything that has been going on with the Heir of Apocalypse. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.